Nessa girl, did you get into this last episode of the Housewives, honey? My hair is laid like Nene's back. And it's flat. Just like that episode. Child, y'all thought she was finna come through and bring so much. This episode was just as flat as the rest of them. Anyway, girl, I'm finna give you some real tea with no chaser. Girl, fuck this episode. I wanna fuck Sheree's son. Cairo. Now, I know your mama sued me, and that ain't got nothing to do with you. Whenever you ready, baby, you can itch and get your yaya in this marmalade any day. Okay? Girl, I'm just playing. I don't even know that lady's son, but I'd like to get to know him. Hey, Cairo, daddy. Yes, honey. Girl, I can't even get my thoughts together. Thinking about Sheree's son. Child, no tea, no shade. Cairo done came a long way, because when he was a little boy on there, he was ugly as hell. Bob ugly as hell. Sheree looked good. They had them old ugly duckling children that they wasn't that cute when they was young, but he blossomed into a fine, handsome young man. Yes, God, honey. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Itchy get your yaya in this marmalade. Who me? Yes, honey. Ooh, girl. Anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So picking up from last week, let's just jump on in and talk about what went on with Kenya and Auntie Cisco. Now, after I looked at a lot of the comments from the blog post I did last week in the video, you know, my opinion was kind of swayed on if Kenya had the right to go to their mother's house or not. Perhaps she shouldn't have gone with the cameras and she should have called in advance. But see, here's my thing. Auntie Laurie, as much as you try to say you stay your Rottweiler piss-colored hair out of the middle, you need to stay all the way out of it. It seems to me that you chose the mother's side. Now, you told Kenya, you know, it's time for her to let it go. Maybe she shouldn't have went around there. I wonder, did you have that same level of emotion when you told the mother, well, maybe she should answer the door. Maybe she should talk to Kenya. My whole thing is, if you're going to stay out of it, stay all the way the hell out of it. Don't just, you know, speak in the best interest of your sister and then tell Kenya she got to stay away. It seems as if you taking sides. And here's another thing. I know, I respect what you said in terms of, although you're my niece, that is my sister. And quite frankly, you do have a loyalty to both of the relationships. And I get that that's a hard situation for a person to be in. But it seems to me that your family went wrong when you guys decided to, I guess, invite Kenya into the fold and be familiar with her and have the mother there as well. At that point, a choice was made, whether the mother made it or not. Somebody made the choice to have this lady in this girl's life in some capacity. Therefore, I still think Kenya has the right to ask questions and want to know. If y'all was going to have Kenya around knowing the situation, then what the hell you should have did was had her around when the mother was not around. Invited her to family functions when the mother was not around. And quiet as it's kept, you know what I'm saying? I think the Moore family is full of fucking punks anyway, because my whole thing is, if y'all were just going to indoctrinate Kenya into the family as a child growing up, but didn't want to raise her, that just say y'all sorry bitches ain't want the responsibility. If she gave her away, y'all should have kept her away as a family as a whole, and none of this would be going on. Okay. Kim Fields, Tootie with that funny booty. Let me tell you something, Kim Fields. You go above and beyond to let the world know that you are a hands-on mother, and I am here for it. But there comes a point when being hands-on is damaging to your work. Girl, it would not kill your kids if you go get you a little piece of nanny to help you raise them and to help watch them while you go on trips and whatnot to help you out, Kim Fields. No, God, you finna mess up your coins around here over a sleepy baby. Girl, get you a little piece of nanny. And quiet as it's kept, honey, they say your husband about as gay as they come, so you ain't got to worry about him fucking her. Shit, okay? Girl, the real reason you bring your husband on that trip because you didn't want his ass around Sheree's son. Okay? But thank you, girl, because even the itchy get your yaya in this marmalade. Soon as I get off the phone. Kim Fields. And another thing, you know, people always try to tell people like me who don't have kids that, you know, you don't have a right to comment on how other people parent their children. Now, one thing I will give you, you go above and beyond to be a perfect parent to your child. But there does come a point where you can shield your kids from too much. Now, I have no problem with you leaking the ways of the world to your children at a time in which you see fit. But I do have slight issue with the fact that you are shielding your kids to a degree in which you're giving them the impression of a world that does not exist. Your son has an impression of the world, but the world doesn't have that same impression of him. And that's going to be dangerous, Mama feels. So I think sooner than later, you need to go ahead and let little Quincy in and let him know that he's a little black boy in this big white world, and that all things are not going to always be fair to him simply based on the color of his skin. You know, they got Martin Luther King books. They start teaching the kids black history stuff down to the first grade, honey. Or is you homeschooling them kids or not? Tootie, come up off of it. I know you had them kids late. They probably was some high-risk pregnancy. You know, them mothers that had them kids over 40, them high-risk pregnancies, they be holding on to them miracle babies because somebody prophesied on them and said they wouldn't make it. Said they wouldn't be here today. Yes, we know you still holding on, Kim Fields, but let go just a little bit and let that boy have some fun. Shit, we want to have fun. Let Quincy have fun. What else going on? The old lady gang. Child, don't nobody want to eat that old thin-ass, burnt-ass cornbread and that non-creamy-ass macaroni and cheese. Girl, bye. I don't want nobody making my food with no damn attitude. So if Nora, Bertha, and Joyce gonna be in there with all that foolishness, I pass. I kept my ass down to this is it. Or go down to the bar and eat. Or better yet, go through a drive-thru. At least I can have it my way at Burger King and with a damn smile. Child, I'm just playing. Them greens did look good as hell, though. It was just, and that tea looked diabetic as fuck. Yes, God. Bitch, see, these young girls today, these Portia Williams type thoughts, they don't know nothing about boiling that tea in that boiler. Just put that sugar in and stir it up while it's hot. Then let it cool. Then you pour that bitch over a full cup of ice. Then when you drink, you sip it a little bit. Then you shake that bitch up like this. And so, you know, every time you sip that good homemade tea, you gotta shake it up like that over that ice. Yes, God, that's real grown woman teas. Candy, invite me around there next time. I'll let you know if that food worth y'all opening up a restaurant. Old lady gang. Now, I don't know if that's the best name. I mean, I like Auntie's Southern Cuisine or Mama's Place. But old lady gang. But that's all right, though, girl. You got them $40 million and enough to hire a branding and marketing specialist. Y'all will get it together. What else was going on this episode? Nene and Cynthia. Okay, girl, so Nene is bad, but bitch, she brought 2 friends along with her. Is it me? Or Nene done went and got her some new tick old biddies. No, God, honey. Them things was sitting up there like 2 toddlers ready to go to the YMCA, honey. Pick them big old titties up. Either that or she don't gain some weight or something. You know, Nene, I miss your energy. But girl, you been there from season 1. But you know what? You can leave the queen act alone. And it's so funny. Your first 30 seconds of confessional, you had to come for Candy. Talking about Candy face gonna be cracked. Why you got such an issue with Candy, Nene? Nene, you have had an issue with Candy since the day she walked on that damn set. And I think you have an issue that I think part 2 of your issue with Candy is that she is just indifferent when it comes to you. She don't hate you. She don't like you. She could take you or leave you. And you just can't handle the fact that that girl don't go up for you. It's okay, Nene. Everything can't be about you. Go ahead and come for Kenya. That's who you was talking about when you were saying she was trying to be the queen, but you here to let her know that the queen is back. And you being real petty by interjecting your energy in the middle of Cynthia saying Kenya is her friend. Now, you already know Cynthia loyalty blow with the wind. All right? Let Cynthia be friends with that lady, because all you going to do is come in and hurt her damn feelings again the minute you get in your feelings, you big bully. But hey, Nene, the gag is, bitch, y'all should have gave Sheree back that peach, and so Nene could go head to head with a bitch that could handle her ass. Okay, girl, Sheree don't want her to give it to her. But anyway, girl, I'm trying to think what else was going on in this episode. Them kids, Candy, Nene and them titties and teethis, Cynthia and Peter, Auntie Cisco, and Kenya. That's about it, girl. Let me get in here. Snapchat Saray son this pussy. Hey, Snapchat me that pussy. It's coming, daddy. Snapchat me that pussy. Oh, I hate that old raunchy song, but he just bring that out at me. Cairo, you so fine. Don't forget, baby, you can itchy get your yah-yah in this marmalade any day. Anyway, girl, I'll call you later. Bye.